I'm Eitan Israeli. I'm the president of the Israel Adult Education Association in the last year or so. And we have now a new vision on the background that the association was established in 1951. So the new vision is as follows, and I'm reading out from our brochure, new brochure. It says that the EAEA, which is the Israel Adult Education Association, is committed to establishing the value of learning, literacy, and the dissemination of knowledge among adults, to put it at the center of public priorities in Israel today. And another one is that we are committed to promoting public policy in favor of lifelong learning. Now it goes on and on, but in a nutshell, this is what the new vision is. Now, we have 3 or 4 departments which are carrying out this vision. One has to do with public relations and promoting the idea of Israel a learning society among the different sectors in the Israeli society, the establishment, the private sector, the business sector, the voluntary sector. We have another department which is, deals with research and information, collecting information about Israel and the needs of the adult population to all its strata and what's going on in the world. And we are quite keen on what are the things going on in other countries to learn from and to join forces with. We have another department which deals with promoting the idea among the higher education sector, because this is a rich resource of people interested in researching in the area of adult education. And then we have another department of projects, and I can also only say now that we are involved in a very crucial problem, and that is helping the Ethiopian Jewry, who came 20 years ago, and the last wave of immigration came 10 years ago, to learn the language, but long years of teaching Hebrew to those people, and also to prepare them for employability. And this is, I'm proud to say, the Israel Adult Education Association is as a party to this project.
We heard about, you told me about the new vision and about the departments. You already began to mention some of the big challenges to the one group, target group. What is the reality meeting the association in Israel today? We have the challenges. You mentioned the vision and the way you're dealing with it.
Yes.
And then when it meets real life, then it meets everyday life in Israel, what happens? What is the biggest problems you have?
Okay. Let me, in answering your question, let me highlight 2 or 3 of our main problems in Israel and how we in Israel Adult Education Association are trying to deal with or to contribute to. One has to do with the immigration. Not only of new immigrants, but, so to speak, old immigrants. We know now that after 60 years of attempts at absorbing, integrating immigrants, we haven't really solved the problem. So Israel Adult Education Association is instrumental in those 2 projects that I mentioned before, the Ethiopian Jewry, and also we're having work groups. One of the association, one of which is dealing with immigration and absorption. Absorption is our term for integration. So this is a group of professionals, members of the association, discussing and exchanging ideas and coming up with different ideas of how to help in those attempts at integrating or absorbing the immigrants. And I say once again, not only the newly arrived, but also the veterans, so to speak, immigrants. We are concerned about social gaps in Israel because of the immigration situation, and also because we have Arabs and we have Druze and we have a great variety of ethnic groups. So there are social gaps, and what we are trying to do in terms of adult education is develop a national policy which will take into account all those gaps and how adult education should provide or attend to the special needs of the different segment of the population. So this is another work group that we are conducting from within the association. Also the intercultural problem, which is related to the previous one, and we are also having a work group with an emphasis on the Arab-speaking community in Israel. So these are some of the problems, the pressing problems that the association is addressing.
And you mentioned that you're interested also to learn from other countries, and obviously other countries should be equally interested to learn from the experiences and the work being carried out in Israel. So what can you say about the exchange? Why should people work? What are the issues that you would wish to work on with other, for instance, EAEA members?
This is a very important question for us, because we are really seeking and willing to cooperate with other countries. Countries from wherever, including the Arab countries. And since we have at least two Arab countries which have a settlement, peace of settlement with them, Egypt and Jordan, those are among the ones that we are seeking their cooperation. But definitely European, and let's talk about European countries, we are part of the EAEA, so that European countries are kind of closer to us. Now, we have several topics that we would like to cooperate on and exchange our experience and get the experience of others and to cope with the problems arising from those subjects. One has to do with building an infrastructure for a learning society, which includes a learning city. This is a new topic that we would like to further explore, and so this is one thing. The other one has to do with immigration and absorption. Mm-hmm. We have lots of experience, but still we think that it will be more than valuable for us and for our future or potential partners to exchange ideas and experience, and again, to discuss those problems and try to find some solutions.
Because in this area you have a lot to give as well. It's not just about you getting something from
but we should be humble, on that, because we haven't really solved any of those problems. And then we have the policy development, national policy, or regional policy. We think this is crucial now. It's imperative to build up a national policy in adult education. We are working on it, and we would like to have the cooperation of other countries. And then the last one has to do with the training of adult educators. We are in the opinion that the training should be changed in a revolutionary manner, because the tasks that we are confronting with, struggling with, need a new training for adult educators. We have some ideas about it, and we would like to share it with other people and probably come up with some ideas, suggestions, proposals for training of adult educators.